Some of the struggles that I face is feeling stretched. I have the demands of being a single mom and, being a business owner, and it does have some advantages and disadvantages. And now that I've built this incredible team of staff members, I can get a little reprieve away. So we're planning a little trip to go away in the next week or so. My family does not live on the island. So sometimes you feel isolated from that. But I've gained an island family. The idea that I have a life partner that I can count on in Todd is such a support on the staff. But that is a challenge when you get stretched, because that becomes a worry too, with aging parents and how much you want to spend time with them. And I talk to my parents every day, so pretty much every day. And my siblings, to make sure I visit them. So that kind of becomes a priority with my children of where we go for vacation. We vacation to visit family. That's a lot of what we do. Wow, this is a big hole.
Yeah?
Get your pocket knife. If we can get a little bit of air in there. The plastic side is out.
Yep.
Plastic side's under the bottom?
Yep.
Okay. Sometimes they use a diaper too.
Use the better route.
Perfect. Get it started would be good.
You can hear a trinket chowing down.
So this can stay on for like 12 hours?
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, operating the ranch and having horses and what that looks like, it is a lot of responsibility. But I've always used kind of this motto of, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Morning, Kev.
Hello.
Good morning. Want to make your way inside where it's a little warmer? Awesome. Come join us, Kev. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joey Martha. Happy birthday to you. Pretty exciting. We are celebrating Hunter and Bobby Joe's birthday, but we have
Cory Gallant.
A barbecue.
and a barbecue
What time's barbecue?
around 11. Yeah, not what time's Cory. What time is the barbecue? Come on. Happy birthday to you.
Couldn't be more happy. This is a dream job for me. I love what we do. And working with horses is something I've wanted to do since I was just a little girl, because I think I was riding before I was talking. It runs in the family. My grandfather, my father, I grew up around horses. They always had horses. It's in my blood, I would say.
All right. Good Friday morning, everyone. That was an awesome welcome in. Nina is, like Heather said, going to need a helper to walk out Cinder this morning. And Amanda, would you like to be up here for that? I know you really love Cinder.
Everybody's different, and they all have a special place here. And on the good days, I'm thinking, wow, these people are touching my heart and making me grow just as much as I help them grow. So I feel like they teach me as much as I teach them.
Cory, 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 louder. Cory, 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 Cory.
Hello.
Oh, somebody's hiding. Yeah, it's been too long. I'm trying to remember the last time you were here.
I know, it has been way too long. Life is busy, isn't it?
Yeah,
How you been?
been good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I remember when we first met, this wasn't here.
I know. Yeah,
We were over at the other house.
Yeah.
And actually how we first met was, I met you at a gig.
Yeah.
You were at a gig, and we get talking about horses and see you progress into this. Like,
And how about you and progression? I mean, what's been going on lately?
well, you know, still between working the paramedic job and the music's really starting to pick back up again. Writing some new stuff with a great group of people.
She's gonna trade it out. Here you go, Cory. This looks better on you anyway. You guys like that? Here we go. Yeah, you guys want to grab a picture of that now? Here we go.
How do you balance it all, Cory? Like,
I don't know. I don't even know if I can answer that, you know. It's years of practice, great wife,
yes.
and 3 really good kids.
We know, Cory, that you've played all over the place. And hell yeah. And yeah, COVID interrupted a little bit. It did. But I'm going to ask this question, Cory. Of all the places that you've played all over North America, out west, and everywhere in the States, where is your favorite place to play?
The Grand River Ranch with you guys. I've always said that. You know that. I've always said
He
that.
always says that. I just like to remind them.
Very special spot here.
You know, the other thing I love too, when you were able to get your hands on that piece of land that was in your family and your grandfather's.
I have a lot of great memories of that land growing up.
Yeah.
People were always in the house. There was always guitars out.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
And now you live right there.
And I live right there. You know, it took, you know, a lot of years for it to happen, and almost didn't happen. But again, I believe that it happened for a reason, and the land came to me and Destiny, and so we worked hard to be able to build our little piece of heaven.
Yeah, very cool. My grandmother played a huge influence in my, you know, where I am today for sure. And my great-grandparents always had horses. And so my dad always had horses and ponies. And my grandmother was into breeding quarter horses for 40 years, right? Right up until she went into the nursing home with dementia. She had 10 horses kind of thing, her whole life. And so that's where I kind of, always got into it. And then eventually my parents were like, okay, she's at her grandmother so much, we need to bring a horse home.
Something I never talked to you about and I want to ask you was, I know you had your little bit of a setback health-wise when you donated your kidney to your sister who needed one. Was it easy?
It wasn't easy. No. But do you know the takeaway from it? My sister feels really quite well. I knew my whole life I was giving somebody a kidney. My dad needed a kidney. My brothers needed a kidney. My sister needed a kidney.
If I ever need one, I can't come to you.
You can't come to me? Okay. I'll give you a chunk of my liver.
No, lift a foot. Pliers on this.
Let's get this party started.
Fire. Oh, it's a bumpy ride for you, Bobby Joe.
Hello, everybody. What a beautiful day, sitting by the campfire. I'd like to sing you a song. It's an original number of mine that I wrote about 4 of my kids. I had 3 daughters, so I wrote it for the 3 of them. So this song is called Where You Come From. I left town when I got out of high school, ready to face whatever came my way. I remember Mama cried the day I said goodbye. It was the hardest thing I've seen to this day. And he shook my hand and he stared right at me. He said, son, call your mama now and then. Remember there's a Lord if you're ever feeling torn. And this old porch light you know will never dim. If you ever need to come back home again. And it don't matter where you go or what you do, it all comes down to your back road roots, the few friends that stood by you. And you can travel far and wide, dine with the king, but remember this, It don't matter